What if I told you that your favorite $3 mascara has connections to North Korean materials, domestic violence jokes, and billion-dollar controversies that would make your head spin? Before you dismiss this as just another fleeting beauty drama, prepare to have your expectations turned upside down. What's happening behind the scenes at ELF Cosmetics is more than just another industry scandal. It's a mirror reflecting everything that's wrong with how affordable beauty is produced, marketed, and sold to millions. And when you see how Selena Gomez's rare beauty stands at the exact opposite end of the spectrum, you might never look at your makeup bag the same way again. The beauty industry isn't a stranger to jaw-dropping acquisitions, but the recent $1 billion purchase of Rhode Beauty by ELF Cosmetics sent shockwaves even among seasoned insiders. Rhode, founded by Hailey Bieber, had barely celebrated its third anniversary when the billion-dollar offer landed. Overnight, a brand built on minimalist packaging and social media hype became the centerpiece of ELF's attempt to stay relevant amid changing consumer tastes. But just as fast as the headline celebrated Hailey's windfall, questions began to swirl. Why did ELF, a brand synonymous with $3 price tags and drugstore accessibility, risk so much on a company with such a short track record? And what does this say about the state of affordable beauty brands and the billion-dollar pressures they now face? To understand the answer, we need to look far beyond the numbers on a balance sheet. We need to examine the culture, ethics, and values that drive these companies. And there's no better comparison than what's happening at Rare Beauty, Selena Gomez's passion project that has quietly revolutionized the industry by putting people first. Rhode Beauty launched on June 15th, 2022 with a modest but Instagram-ready lineup. Lip treatments, skin hydrators, and minimalistic blushes designed to slot seamlessly into the clean girl aesthetic dominating social media. The brand's success rode on the coattails of Hailey Bieber's celebrity, amassing waiting lists and viral TikTok moments. But beneath the surface, cracks began to appear. Product launches were plagued by complaints. Lip liners that didn't last, blushes that failed to show up on deeper skin tones, and a general sense that the brand was prioritizing hype over substance. When the Pocket Blush launched, criticism mounted over the lack of shade inclusivity, forcing Rhode to scramble for a fix after backlash from beauty influencers and everyday customers alike. None of this stopped ELF from swooping in with their billion-dollar offer. For a brand that made its name on affordable, accessible makeup, the acquisition looked like a desperate pivot, a way to buy relevancy in an industry where authenticity and innovation matter more than ever. While Rhode was chasing headlines and viral moments, Selena Gomez was quietly building something entirely different. Rare Beauty wasn't just another celebrity beauty line. It was the result of years of careful development, research, and a genuine commitment to mental health advocacy and inclusivity. From its debut, Rare Beauty stood out for all the right reasons. Instead of launching with a handful of shades, Selena insisted on a comprehensive range developed through authentic consultation with diverse communities. Every product underwent rigorous testing, not just for performance, but for accessibility, usability, and skin compatibility across a spectrum of needs. Selena's own struggles with mental health informed every business decision. Rare Beauty didn't simply donate a percentage of profits to charity. It embedded advocacy, awareness, and support into its core mission. Customers weren't just buying a lipstick. They were joining a movement that put their emotional well-being first. So, why did ELF risk everything on Rhode? The answer lies in the pressure cooker environment of modern beauty retail. With drugstore aisles crowded by legacy brands and indie startups alike, ELF's once innovative business model began to look dated. Their stock has been declining year to date, and the Rhode acquisition, far from providing the anticipated boost, has left investors questioning the company's direction. But there's more. Industry insiders have raised concerns about ELF sourcing practices, including allegations of using materials that may trace back to regions with troubling human rights records. While there's no direct evidence linking ELF's supply chain to North Korea, the broader issue of conflict materials in cosmetics remains a shadow over many affordable beauty brands. The drive to keep prices low often means cutting corners in ways consumers rarely see. Then there are the controversies that play out in public. ELF's marketing campaigns have stumbled into hot water, from tone-deaf jokes about domestic violence to questionable partnerships that left customers feeling alienated. Rather than learning from these missteps, the company appears to double down, chasing short-term profits at the expense of long-term trust. If you want to understand a brand's true priorities, look at how they engage with their community online. ELF's social media strategy is revealing. They follow Alicia Keys and her beauty brand Chipotle and Dunkin' Donuts, but pointedly avoid following Hailey Bieber or Rhode Beauty, even after spending $1 billion on the acquisition. In an age where digital relationships matter as much as boardroom deals, this snub speaks volumes. In stark contrast, Selena Gomez's social media presence feels genuine and connected. She shares her struggles, celebrates her fans, and uses her platform to amplify causes she believes in. Rare Beauty's accounts are filled with real people, real stories, and a sense of purpose that goes far beyond selling products. Let's break down what the $1 billion Rhode deal really means. With 3 co-founders, Hailey Bieber splits the payout with her partners. After California's hefty taxes, her share is far less than the headline number suggests. What's more, the deal locks her into years of ongoing obligations, from promotional appearances to product launches, hardly to retire at 27 fantasies some fans imagined. Meanwhile, Selena Gomez built Rare Beauty's value organically. She never needed to sell out to maintain relevance or financial stability. Her brand's growth is steady and sustainable, built on genuine customer loyalty and authentic brand values. The promise of affordable beauty is seductive, high-performing products at rock-bottom prices. But how are those prices possible? The answers aren't always pretty. To keep costs low, brands like ELF often rely on massive overseas manufacturing, where labor protections and environmental standards can be lax or non-existent. Investigations into the global cosmetic supply chain have uncovered everything from child labor to toxic chemicals lurking in supposedly clean products. While ELF has made public commitments to ethical sourcing, watchdog groups remain skeptical. The brand's rapid product turnaround and endless dupes of high-end favorites mean that transparency often takes a backseat to speed and profit. When you buy a $3 mascara, you're paying more than you realize. The real cost is hidden in the environmental impact, the exploitation of workers, and erosion of trust between brands and their customers. Compare this to Rare Beauty, where every product reflects a commitment to sustainability, inclusivity, and ethical practices. Selena Gomez's team works closely with suppliers to ensure that ingredients are sourced responsibly and that every product meets rigorous standards for safety and efficacy. ELF's acquisition of Rhode was supposed to mark a new era for the brand. Instead, it has exposed deep fault lines within the company and the industry at large. Social media has erupted with criticism, from questions about the wisdom of the deal to concerns over Rhode's spotty track record. Beauty influencers, once eager to partner with ELF, are now turned to brands that offer more than just cheap thrills. Meanwhile, Rare Beauty continues to quietly grow, winning awards, earning rave reviews, and building a loyal customer base that feels seen, valued, and heard. The contrast between ELF and Rare Beauty couldn't be more stark. One brand chases quick fixes and viral moments, while the other builds for the long term, putting people before profits. Selena Gomez's approach isn't just good business. It's a blueprint for a more ethical, inclusive, and sustainable beauty industry. By centering mental health, diversity, and genuine connection, Rare Beauty has set a new standard that others are now scrambling to meet. So, what does all this mean for you, the consumer? Read beyond the hype, don't be swayed by viral products or celebrity endorsements. Dig deeper into a brand's values, sourcing practices, and social impact. Demand transparency, ask where your products come from, how they're made, and who benefits from their sale. Support authentic brands, choose companies that align with your values, whether it's inclusivity, sustainability, or mental health advocacy. Be willing to pay more for better sometimes. Spending a little extra means supporting ethical labor, responsible sourcing, and higher quality. In the end, the ELF Rhode deal is a cautionary tale. It shows the dangers of prioritizing hype over substance, shortcuts over sustainability, and profit over people. Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty, by contrast, is a beacon of what's possible when a brand leads with integrity, authenticity, and heart. It's not just about makeup. It's about making a difference one product at a time. As the beauty industry continues to evolve, the choices you make as a consumer matter more than ever. The brand you support, the products you buy, and the values you champion will shape the future of beauty. So next time you reach for that $3 mascara, remember,